Everybody, this is Aaron. I am going to be doing part 2 of Turkish Getup drills to help segment and help us master each part of the Turkish Getup. And this part is going to be to the palm. So the first part was cradling the bell, getting to the chest, how to effectively pop up to your elbow, right? It's called to the elbow. And once you're in that position, you now have the next transition, which is to the palm of your hand. There are certain things that you want to focus on and that you want to hone in on in order to be able to stack a really good weight overhead and make sure that you're moving well. All right, so we're going to get started on the second drill, to the palm. Very quick drill, but it's a very necessary transition point. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so we started off getting the bell to the elbow, and I'm gonna go ahead and quickly get to that point, and then from there I'll teach you the second part to the palm, all right? I'll do this side so you can see what happens on the supported arm. All right. Okay, so this is where we left off. You want to make sure that bell is straight in the air. Your leg is 45 degrees. You have your foot planted and your arm is still maintaining that 45 degrees. In order to help, one thing that helped me as well as a lot of other people that I train and I help them with the Turkish Getup is actually, instead of popping up from here, right, and kind of using your elbow as an extension. I see this a lot, right? So instead of doing that, actually windshield wipe your hand just a little bit, especially when you're having a little bit of mobility issues in your chest or your hips and you can't get this close. Right? What you want to do is you want to windshield your hand just a slight little bit and then push off with your palm, but definitely lean just a slight bit with the kettlebell, not too much. You don't want to injure your arm. You just want to use a little bit of that momentum, okay? Squeeze both glutes and push up, okay? So what you want is you want your chest, tall chest, pointed 45 degrees out, and you're always looking at the bell, okay? You do not want your shoulder forward, you want it back and down, tall chest, okay? So one important tip to remember is look for the area that feels good. If having your arm point 45 degrees out is a little bit too strenuous on your shoulder, maybe a little bit farther out, okay? So the way you set up is gonna help you transition into the palm, okay? Give you an example. Right, plus 45 degrees. Another option that I see a lot is pointing a little bit farther out. I see some where the arm is completely out. What this does is that opens you up a little bit too much and you start way out here, right? A little bit too far. So where you start has a big impact. Too close and there's a lot of shear on your elbow. It's just way too close. 45 degrees or a little bit further out, maybe 50, 55 degrees, right? That might give you a little bit more clearance as well. Or, windshield wipe your hand, squeeze your glutes. The reason why I say squeeze your glutes, lazy glutes makes your knees clap. Squeezing them opens up your hips, right? All right, hope that helps. That's the next transition piece. It's just a drill that you can continually do over and over and get the feel for where your hand placement needs to be. Activate your glutes, push your knees out to get a good stable foundation. Make sure your chest is tall, point it 45 degrees out, all right? I'll do part 3 next, the next drill, which is gonna be the sweep, the leg sweep, all right? Enjoy.